Hello, YouTube world. I'm dressed in all black today because I'm in mourning of my country. Because let's face it, what America used to be is officially dead. Let's talk about immigrants and welfare today. I've really wanted to talk about this because I am someone that, I'm going to say MAGA, because there's too many Republicans that aren't for this regime. Obviously, Democrats aren't for it. Independents aren't really for it. All the political parties, pretty much everyone is against it except for his MAGAs, maggots, whatever, which is only 22% of the country, by the way. I know, like, Trump likes to make it seem like he's this most popular president ever in the history of the world, but people just didn't come out to vote this last election. They just didn't. They weren't happy with either candidate, and that's their choice. But I took the percentage out of our population and the percentage of people that voted for him. It came out to 22%. Well, it came out to like 21.879 and a bunch of other numbers. But anyway, so it's a very small amount of people in this country that are supporting what's going on. Oops, sorry, my cat is being a little dick. Okay. Anyways, so I wanted to talk about this whole belief that the bill that's about to cut Medicaid, I see a lot of maggots saying that it's not cutting Medicaid from American citizens. It's cutting Medicaid from illegal immigrants. I really hate using the word illegal. I'm just going to say undocumented, because no one should be a crime just for existing. It's just stupid. And it's also the same type of rhetoric that Nazi Germany used. I'm not a fan. So I'm just going to say undocumented immigrant. But see, here's the thing, though. They don't qualify for Medicaid, so you can't really take away something from someone when they don't have it. Does that make sense? They have access to medical help during like life or death like situations. Basically, our government won't let you die. That's nice of them. Well, our government used to not let people die. I don't really know anymore. But anyways, they also qualify for WIC. That is for women, infants, and children. I was on WIC. You get these like little checks, or actually I think it's a card now. Well, whatever it is, you can only buy certain things. Like you can buy a certain amount of milk, 2%, 1%, or fat-free. You can buy cereal, milk. Oh wait, I said milk already. Sorry. Cereal, cheese, fruit and veggies, and when you have infants, they get you checks for formula. That's it. It's not this like $1 million jackpot. I'm also someone that is on SNAP. No, I'm not eating lobsters and steak. I get $64 a month for me and my son on SNAP. So this whole narrative that undocumented immigrants and the poor are bleeding us dry, and all of your taxes are going to our healthcare and food and all this stuff, it's just not true. Especially since undocumented immigrants only qualify for WIC, and they can get medical treatment for life or death situations. They don't qualify for food stamps. They don't qualify for Section 8 housing. They don't qualify for Medicaid. And I know this because I am someone that's on disability, and I'm someone that receives government assistance. And it took me 10 years to get it. While I was in between applying, because I have, I think I mentioned in other videos, I do have 5 disorders that are approved by disability. But they didn't approve of me, so I kept trying to work because I needed to take care of my kids. So I kept trying to work, and I remember I would get a panic attack every single time I would use my food stamp card because I knew I'd be yelled at. I had someone actually tell me, get a job, as I was swiping my food stamp. Best part, though, was I was actually in my work uniform, so I just kind of pointed to my name tag and was like, I have one, but thanks. Yeah, good advice. And what's so funny is I was working in a restaurant at the time, and I was eating lunch at a grocery store because I couldn't afford to eat at the restaurant that I worked at. Okay? Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of Americans think that we can just go into social services and be like, hey, we need money, and they just start giving it to us. No, that's not how this works. It's not what happens. And also, a lot of people think that all of their taxes go to these government programs. I believe it's 29 cents of the dollar that goes towards it. Most of your taxes actually go to the national debt. Guess who's ranking up that debt right now? Trump. Trump has actually added the most debt out of any other president in history, and he's only had one term. It's crazy. And I've gone back. I've gone all the way back up to the first Bush. First Bush added to the deficit. Clinton came in, and he actually not only took away the deficit, he's the only one in my lifetime that actually left office with a surplus. So good for him. Then Bush came in, he added to the deficit. Obama took away from the deficit. Trump added to the deficit. Biden took away from the deficit. And these are all very easily to look up. Like, you can see that what I'm saying is actually true. For some reason, Republicans add and Democrats take away, but Republicans usually complain and bitch about adding to the deficit. So I don't understand why they add to it so much. They just added $3.3 trillion to it with just one bill. Because, you know, the billionaires, they need our help, apparently. I don't know why. But that's what this bill is for. And I also wanted to stress, I know I'm like all over the place in this video because, like I said, I try to watch both sides, and I'm seeing the MAGA side very confused right now. Like, I've seen several conversations saying, oh, I don't care that Medicaid's getting cut from other kids because my kid's on Cam Health or Mass Health or Husky Health. See, what people don't know is that Medicaid is called something different in every state. So while you're bragging about, ooh, our insurance isn't getting cut, it is, because it's Medicaid. It's just a different name for it. Husky Health is Connecticut. Can Health is Kansas, I believe. Mass Health, obviously, Massachusetts. I think mine's Aetna. I'm not really sure. But you might want to look into that. You might want to see, just Google, what is Medicaid called in my state, and type in your state, and then you'll see if you're getting it cut or not. I addressed the taxes going to welfare, government programs. It's 29 cents on the dollar. Majority of your taxes is not going to welfare programs. The majority of your taxes is going to the government to pay for the debt that they made. What? Our system is just stupid. I'm sorry. It's stupid. It's just a fact. It's stupid. Okay, but back to the whole celebrating, getting undocumented immigrants having all of their assistance cut. Like I said, it's not being cut from them. You guys are celebrating Americans losing healthcare. And I never understood why people hate American citizens so much. Like, when I worked, I loved that some of my money went to veterans and went to homeless people. I'd rather it go to American citizens and programs that Americans use than our government paying for the debt that our government made. I don't want to pay for that. Like, why aren't you guys more upset about that? But you don't want the little 4-year-old getting chemo treatment to have medical care. Like, people are acting like Medicaid is just giving us money. It's not. It's for medical treatment. We're not getting these big, huge checks to live off and live the good life. Like, I've seen so many weird posts. Apparently, I eat a lot of steak. I eat lobster. I'm lazy. I'm living off of everybody else's hard work, but I'm not. $64 a month in food stamps? Are you kidding me? Like, that's what you guys are mad about? Not the billionaires that just, like, earned a shit ton of tax breaks for whatever reason? Our system, the lower class have to pay more in taxes, and then the more money you make, like, you get up the ladder and you're a billionaire now, oh, you don't have to pay anything. If I was a billionaire, it wouldn't bother me to pay into these programs and helping my fellow American citizens. Like, I just can't understand the logic. Like, you get mad about helping poor people, but you're cool with helping billionaires. Do you think they're going to give you some of that money? Like, what is it? Like, what is it? Someone tell me why the maggots love helping billionaires. I mean, they follow a billionaire. They buy his Bibles. They buy his merch. They buy his cologne. Could you imagine what Republicans would do if Obama was doing half of that? I mean, like, can you imagine if Obama used the presidency to sell merch? Fox News would be having breaking alerts 24/7, like, we're all going to die, the country is over. But Trump can just do whatever he wants. Like, why? He's not even that good of a person. I mean, he's gross. Like, let's be real. He's gross. On the inside and the outside, he's just gross. and they worship him. Oh, I'm going to get off topic. I really just wanted to cover the fact that immigrants are not bleeding you dry. They're not the problem. And you know what? Billionaires wouldn't even be the problem. If everyone paid their fair share, like if it was adjusted to everyone's income of what people put back into the society, it would actually be a lot better and less people would struggle. But for some reason, that's a bad thing to some people. But yeah, I feel like I went over everything that I wanted to. Everything that I wanted to go over today. It's really important for me to just get out into the universe that immigrants do not qualify for government assistance. The government assistance that's being cut in December 2026. Can we talk about that? Why did they make it December 2026? Right after midterms. I mean, historically, whoever the president is, like, if it's a Democrat in the presidency, by midterms, the power is going to go to Republicans. And it's the same for Republicans in the White House. By midterms, it's going to go to Democrats. So they know that the Democrats will get control back. So are they going to try to convince their voters that it's Democrats that cut the Medicaid, even though we all watched it live? Are they going to fall for that? They can't be that stupid. It seems that Republicans really have no respect at all for the people that vote for them because they will blatantly lie. I'm not saying that Democrats don't lie, but they at least told the truth about what was in the bill. After we all heard it being read aloud in Congress, we now know what was in the bill, and they were telling the truth. Republicans weren't. Real quick, I want to use an example of, I remember the first bill I ever read was the Price Gouging Act. And I want to say 2021, 2022. It was 9 pages long. And I watched a Republican go on Fox News and MSNBC, and he said that the bill was over 300 pages long and that Democrats put too many things in it, and that's why Republicans blocked it. I read it. It was 9 pages long. It wasn't 300 pages. And all it was about price gouging. That because you're not allowed to price gouge after natural disasters, but they added in a global pandemic so that prices could go back down after we had COVID. It was actually a really good bill. I was surprised that it was blocked. But I think if a Republican was in the White House, then Republicans wouldn't have voted no on it. And Democrats do that petty shit too. I'm not just putting that on Republicans. But it was just so weird to see someone. It was like they know that their base isn't going to read the bill, so they could just tell them whatever they want. And I just thought that was interesting because it was my first time ever seeing them like really blatantly lie, because I never know. Because I didn't follow, I didn't know when they were actually lying to me. But because I read that bill, I knew that they were lying to me. And I'm like, you bastards. Like, what the fuck? Ooh. Sorry. Well, the president can say it. I should be able to say it. But I don't know YouTube rules, so I'm not going to say it. Okay. I have ranted on way too much, and my mask is starting to slip off. Okay. So please stay safe out there, especially today. I'm not personally celebrating the 4th of July because I'm a bisexual woman in America. I am not free, so that's why I'm in mourning. Okay, stay safe out there. Be kind because you never know what people are going through. Bye.